السلام عليكم. اليوم حيكون عندنا مقابلة مع أحد موظفي شركة Zte، أحد الشركات الرائدة في مجال الاتصالات وتقنية ال 5G. Hey sir, nice to meet you. So I would like to ask you about your company progress in 5G technology, specifically in Libya. We keep hearing a lot of news about cooperation between you and Libyan company like Libyana and Al Madar. So can you tell me what's going on? Are Zte really coming to deploy 5G equipment in Libya? Because many of my viewers really interested about this topic.
Okay. As you know, if you want to deploy the 5G, firstly we need to get a license about the 5G. Is it the Libyana or Armada or LTD?
They need approval from the government, right?
Yeah, of course. If they cannot get the license, they cannot deploy the 5G. And they cannot use the 5G spectrum. You know this one.
Okay, we keep hearing some rumors. I'm not sure about if it's true, but they said an Madar company, they already got the agreement from the government. I'm not sure about that.
Like this, because Armada, Libyana, and LTD, they're all listen to the Liptic. Liptic is the mother company like this.
Okay.
Yeah, the main company. So Liptic has a plan or roadmap for the future 5G deployment. Currently, both Libyana and Armada, maybe they did some trial or the POC before, but currently they didn't commercial use the 5G.
Yeah, we heard in the last year, Al Madar shows for public the first 5G in Libya. It was, I believe, the last year. Right, but it wasn't available for public. It was just available inside the company itself.
Yeah.
So how much time, if you got the agreement from the government, how much time do you think it will take to deploy 5G equipment in Libya to cover at least the main city? I know it's going to be complicated because Libya is very huge country compared to the small population of people. So you need to deploy a lot of equipment to cover the whole country.
Of course, if you get the license, the operator get the license, and they start to deploy the 5G, it will not take much time. Maybe 2 months is okay.
Really? That's amazing.
But as you know, 5G is almost like the 4G. We need to consider the coverage.
Yeah.
And for the 4G, actually, maybe one day we can finish 2 or 3 sites in one day, averagely.
Okay.
If we just focus on the Tripoli or the Benghazi, the main cities, we can finish the 5G coverage in 2 or 3 months.
That's really awesome. Okay, another small questions. I have many of my viewers who are interested in gaming specifically. So the most question they are asking, how much ping do we expect from 5G? Because we know that 5G providing very low latency.
Yeah, of course.
How much the ping? Let's say in European server. If someone play in European server, how much do we expect the ping to be like?
And actually, for the 5G, we cannot think after deploy 5G. If the 5G coverage can meet your requirements, it will take some time to realize the coverage.
I really understand. You can't provide a good number because it depends on various circumstances. But approximately from your huge experience, I know your company from the leaders in 5G technology. Like from your experience, the ping around from how much to how much do we expect?
You mean the latency?
The latency, the ping, yeah.
Latency, like the playing games or something?
Yeah, like playing games.
As you know, 5G has 3 scenarios.
Okay.
One scenario is low latency, and it is used for the automatic driving, and the remotely medical or remotely factory. And in this condition, the latency is less than 1 millisecond.
1 millisecond.
Yeah, 1 millisecond.
Wow.
Yeah, but if you want to play the game, the latency is normally like the 1 millisecond or the 10 millisecond. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
because
it has 3 scenarios. One is EMBB. It is used for the mostly scenarios for the end users to play games, to watch the videos. In this condition, actually there has no very high requirement for the latency.
True.
Another is the low latency. The third one is the maximum connections, like the IoT, like the IoT scenarios.
Yeah.
In this condition, one cell or one radio site can connect with minimum 1 million.
1 millisecond.
Lines.
Yeah,
so
okay.
if you want to focus on the second scenario, the latency can be very low, less than 1 millisecond. But I want to say the 5G is designed to meet the three scenarios, and these three scenarios need the cooperation with the third party. It is not to say the operator deploy the 5G everywhere. The 5G can be used. As you know, in China, we are already deployed the minimum millions of the 5G cells. But currently, the 5G is still not widely used. It is mainly still used in the first scenario, that is the EMPB. But for the low latency and the multimum connections, it is still not widely used, especially the low latency. It needs the cooperation of the internet companies, like the automatic driving. The cars need to support the 5G connections, and there is still needed the support from the standards.
I really understand. Finally, the last question, I would like to ask you about the speed. The approximate speed that we're expecting to get from the 5G technology if deployed in Libya.
The speed test is about 1.5 gigabit.
1.5 gigabit. We expecting this speed for consumers?
Consumers, of course.
Wow.
But as you know, if one site, for example, one person connect to using the 5G network, it can reach 1.5. But if there's 10 people, maybe everyone is about 150 megabits.
I understand. Thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate this conversation with you. Thank you so much for being with us.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you so much. See you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.